Good evening, Isabel. Jags Frog. I swear, sometimes people, as soon as I get short, some people will just be like treating me like the biggest bear on the planet. Motherfuckers, I've been buying spot between 16 and 20K before you guys even knew 16K was coming. Get out of town. It's called hedging a position. I'm running a self-managed hedge fund. Get out of this. It's crazy to me. I'm not a bear. I'm not some perma bear. I'm well aware that we are very, very close to the bottom. We're much closer to the bottom, fam, than the top. That's facts. We're much closer to the bottom than the top. But yeah, I mean, come on, fam. Does that mean that, like, we have bottomed? No. Does it mean that we're not gonna stay down here accumulating for a while? What if this is the accumulation range? We're not gonna come down here and spend what is this? 3 weeks? 3 weeks? With the kind of S&P market and NASDAQ and all those other markets we've seen? What are we kidding? What are we joking here? I got so much evidence that's gonna tell you this is gonna dump tomorrow. So much evidence, fam. Within 14 hours, we'll be well below. 14 hours from now, we're talking about the New York Open tomorrow. We'll be well below this number. It's facts. Facts. I mean, I'm not like, this is some like common sense shit. I got so many good points. I mean, literally just like, yes, I'll, you know, the worst part is tomorrow I'm gonna get all the go, you know, good call, you were right, shit. And like, I don't even give a fuck about that shit, dude. It actually just upsets me. It upsets me that I gotta lose my voice the night before screaming in the mic to tell people, listen up, it's dumping. And all these boltards and my feed and all this crap, they are absolutely wrong. They're so wrong. Now, if you guys remember, I was bullish at the beginning of the month, fam. Bullish at the beginning of the month at 16.5. Facts. Well, it's come to an end, fam. I may have shorted early one time. I get to short a little bit higher. I mean, literally, oh my goodness. Fam, I can't even listen to the music anymore. I gotta get right to the points. There's so much evidence. I got so much evidence right now on basically every time frame, from the daily to the 3-day to the 5-day to even the 10-day to the 2-week. We got a lot of evidence, fam, why this is a great opportunity to short. Period. Facts. All right, let's get to it. We're going to first talk about this compression on the 3-day. All right, compression on the 3-day. You can see this down. Sure, God candle, volatility. Anytime you have, right, this divergence, volatility going down with price going up like this, that's bearish. Going right into a short signal. Okay? I've been bearish all week. Why? I shorted early. Why? Well, I can answer these questions. Well, I shorted early because often as I do, I read the print immediately. Okay? The weekly at right here. Okay, you can even see how close this kind of support resistance is, but nothing really changed. Look at this. We're basically underneath that line. It's not a really convincing close, which is why I think it's possible by the end of the week, we see low 17K again. Below 17.1. One thing I want to see and show you is this no volatility on this candle. You guys want to see the last time we had very little to no volatility? Sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of shit here, too, for being net short. Got a lot of shit right here, fam, for being net short. We're gonna go ahead and mark the 3 days where we had little to no volatility. What this means is, fam, when you have this little to no volatility, what this means is it's really being spoofed up. This is very unhealthy move. It's an unhealthy move. Now, if this move was going down, it'd be very bullish. If we had like a red candle here that had no volatility, I'd be like, buy this dip. Okay, but we don't. 1, 2, 3, no volatility. Again, I can be early on this. Maybe this does continue up and we have no volatility again. No volatility again. Like this, these 3 days, and we walk it up like this. I don't think that's going to happen. I'll tell you why. If you look very closely at the volatility indicator, we had actually a little bit, very small amount of volatility here on this. Even though we had that very little amount of volatility, what I saw was compression, right? You see this? This is compression in an up move, right? So we start from here. Here's the beginning of the move. Compression in the volatility. Here's the beginning of the move. Right here, right? And an up move. See that? Divergence. Let's again study the chart. We're just going, this is my system, fam. That's it. This is it. It's a very simple system. All right? Very simple system. But let's talk about this move, the next move. Here's the next move, right? What do you see here on this weekly? You really see an overall compression on an up move. Now, it took us a while. We came down here. This is kind of when I started scalping longs. You see this? Aggressive move down. Bulls kind of came in and absorbed. Bulls came in and absorbed. Bulls came in a little bit hard. Then the bears came in. Bears. Bulls came in, but not as strong as this bear. Okay? Absorption by the bulls. Okay? Decent move up by the bulls. Stronger than here. But we got nothing right here. This is completely manipulated right now. Maybe they're going to pump it to... Maybe they're going to try to use the CPI tomorrow to pump it to 19K. That is definitely possible. And then the volatility comes in. Right? But right now, my entire system just tells me, as you can see, again, a move up here. Let's just talk about this right here. Move up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. With compression. That's what I see. Same move, fam. Same move. Now, you know what comes in next after this? That's what comes in. Hey, South, thanks for your opinion. I didn't ask for your fucking opinion, South. Thank you. I don't give a fuck about your opinion, South. Thank you very much, though. Have a nice day. You could sit there and listen and learn. That's what you can fucking do. Right here. Compression. Up move. Unhealthy. This is the biggest sell signal. I've been making the dough for years just off this system. Again, same fucking move. Stay poor. Bro. Bro, South. I'll tell you what we can do. Keep showing the love. Yeah, sit there. Sit there in the timeout corner. Sit there in the timeout corner, buddy. Here you go, buddy. It's not volume. It's volatility. Historical volatility. Which does not lie ever. Ever. I may misread this. But I'm not misreading it right now. I'm just not. It's really hard to read it. This is the times where it's hard to read it right here. Okay? these times. These are pivot points, fam. These are pivot points. That's what they are. And then this is when I can kind of make a bigger bet on the market. Yep. And again, we're getting to a pivot point. Now this, like I said, this move could continue up. We can get there to range highs. Right? This is June low right here. This is June low. Okay, this is the 6-month low. What am I talking about here? Over here. The 6-month here. Sorry, the 6-month is, oh yeah, low. Sorry. 6-month low. Okay. This is the June. Oh, yep. All right. So we've passed the June low, right? Here. But oh, this is the 4-month. I'm tripping. I'm like, oh. All right, so look at the 6-month, right? All right, I'm losing my point. 6-month is not what I'm looking for. Excuse me. I'm going to stay on the weekly here for a minute. I'm even going to bring up the 2-week. And I'm also going to go over the S&P. I have lots of points to make. Look at the 2-week here. No volatility. Again, no volatility. No volatility. The 2-week has a cleaner look, fam, to my points. All right, let's just move all the drawings. Right here. Here we go. 1, 2, no volatility. 1, 2, no volatility. But what are we talking about here? What came in? Bears. It compressed again. Compressed again. Compressing in an up move like this. This is exact same. This is just a simple dead cat bounce at the beginning of the open. Let's talk about, let's actually bring up the 6-month, okay? This was the lows last time, okay? We started up high. In fact, we got this nice little replay here. You want to see how the 6-month happened in 2018 that I think we're on, which is the second half of 2018. Let's watch the replay, fam. Oh, look. Oh my God, everyone's bullish there at 8K. Oh my God, everyone's bullish. Oh, we held that level. Bottoms in, fam. Bottoms in, fam. Bottoms in. Bottoms in, fam. Oh yeah, like this pleb that came on my freaking chat. Bottoms in. Oh. Point made. Point made right there. Bottom wasn't in. Okay? So what are we seeing right now? We're seeing the exact same thing happen. The first month of the 6-month candle, and we're in worse times. I'm about to go over the S&P and about how, like, there's a great opportunity for some puts in the S&P. I do believe so. I will say this, Bitcoin does have a little bit of a falling wedge look on the monthly. A little bit. I wouldn't say it is. Man, maybe it is. I mean, maybe it is. But if that's the case, I bought spot. I'm not that unhappy. Right? It's not. I'll be a little bit unhappy I shorted twice. You've been bear because you're not long? What do you mean? I'm not a bear. I'm a bear because you think I'm a bear because I'm shorting my spot position? Please, bro. Please. Come on, bud. I got all the evidence. I got all the evidence. Yes, sir, I do. Okay, this is the type of information I've given last year. At July 14th, 2022, before we even saw 16K, before any of you were born, I said, this is how we're going to ladder into our spot position. Now, most people don't realize this. This is only 60% of our capital. We put 60% of our capital that we're willing to invest laddering in at these numbers. In spot. Please, dude. People trying to tell me I'm a bear. Please. Please. Get off these nuts. That's all I gotta say. Get off these nuts. This looks sexy. I'm not gonna lie, this looks sexy. But what doesn't look sexy, again, is that 2 week. Okay? No volatility. I may be wrong. We got 4 days left in this 2 week. If the CPI data tomorrow, there's like 4% CPI. Oh, holy hell, we may have a God candle. Everyone wants a God candle. The whole market needs a God candle. The whole market needs a God candle. That's all I gotta say. Sure. You know? Whole market needs one. But again, I'm not long here. But I am in a hefty spot position. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I'm not gonna long here. I'm willing to short. I'll tell you why. Because on the daily, now we're gonna go over the daily. Here's more evidence, fam. Here's more evidence. All right, we're gonna break it down right here. More evidence. Again, only using the volatility. I want to show you example A. Now let's go to example B. Right here. Low volatility. Right into a dump. You want to see volatility, if you are bullish, continue into a pump like this. Now what we're going to do is we're simply going to just look at this line and go to example A, which is the first example I really wanted to use. But we're just going to look at this line right here. All right? This little line, beautiful line. You see how there's very low volatility here. They had like a very, very, very nice distribution, consolidation, accumulation, whatever you want to call it. Mostly derivative played out right here. Okay. Then we did it again here. Right? And look what happened each time. We had going into some like CPI or job data or rate hikes. Here we go. Right? Low volatility. Who came in? The big bad fucking bears, dude. Here we are again. Now, not only that, look at this. Right here, we start making contact with the white line. Everyone see that? We start making contact with the white line right there. Uh-oh. Here we are again. Making contact with that white line on low volatility. And you want to know who's going to come in? The big bad fucking bears, dude. The big bad fucking bears. Okay? Point number 3. Why I would short here. Why this is not leaving the planet anytime soon. Why you should not expect a God candle. Okay? Point number 3. We're going to go to point number 4. Here's Bitcoin dominance, fam. It's a very simple chart. Very, very simple. We're going to go over here the monthly. Here it is. Monthly Bitcoin dominance. Beautiful thing, isn't it? It really is. We can just see here on the monthly Bitcoin dominance, right? As we progress up the scale, Bitcoin takes away the liquidity from alts, causing alts to crash. And Bitcoin crashes too, but alts definitely take the hit more. And then we kind of reset. This is kind of a reset phase, we'll call it, from here. This right here is okay, this is I'm going to show you. This is the worst scenario and why I think it could be one of your last opportunities to short the highs of 17K, close to 18K, fam, before doomsday. All right? So, does anybody know what happened here? June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of these months right here for Bitcoin in 2018. Does anybody know what happened these months when in 2018? It went sideways. It went sideways almost the entire time. So here we are seeing sideways action. It was actually like here, right? We started taking dominance back. Sideways action for Bitcoin, right? Alts just lost a lot of value. A lot of shit coins back then. Much different scenario, right? Either way, Bitcoin did gain dominance back, right? That's the whole story here. Here we are in 23. People are calling for a bottom. And the worst part is you do want to see Bitcoin pump. You do want to see Bitcoin pump. You want to need, Bitcoin dominance to pump. If you're bullish, you do want to see Bitcoin dominance to pump. And you want to know what's going to cause this to pump tomorrow? Does anybody in the classroom want to put up their hand and want to tell us what is going to cause this to reverse? Because right now, on this month, Bitcoin has pumped and Bitcoin dominance has dumped, right? So Bitcoin has pumped, Bitcoin dominance has dumped. So alts have pumped with Bitcoin. Now, what causes this to go up, fam? I just told you the fucking answer over here. It's sideways. All right? It means we're not going to lose this range that we're seeing here. We're going to sit in this range probably for a while because that's what Bitcoin does. And then it's going to start gaining some dominance back. You see this little wick right here, down here? These little wicks? Well, you want to cause these little wicks down here on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance and the Bitcoin dominance to pump? It was dumps, pumps, and dumps. Let's go to this exhibit 4 on why you should not be extremely bearish at the top of range here. Right back there in June, July, August, September, October, November, December, basically the last 6 months of 2018, we went sideways to a final dump. That's what happened. We played a range that basically looked like this. But most of you that are here and on the clown show, and a lot of you, you know, hey, are new here and you're under the age of 17 or whatever the fuck you are, and you're just bullish because you want to be bullish, and most of you are going to lose your money over the next 5-10 years. Most of the young people that are trying to come up in my comments and be bullish on crypto, and they're like buying the NFTs and shit, most of those people will unfortunately be so far behind on the finance side once we're out of this kind of sideways in the traditional markets over the next 10-15 years. There's going to be a lot of broke people. You know, there's going to be a huge... Yes, anxious. Yes, I am anxious. So here we are, okay? Here we are. Sideways, like I just said. To a dump. To more sideways. And this is essentially what reset Bitcoin dominance before we went back down again. We're going to need to see something like this. We are. And so I'm expecting us to see something like this. We're getting to the pivot point. Again, daily has evidence, fam, that we're going to just range here. Because that's what it is, fam. The friggin' range. No, I'm basically like on a rectangle for you. Range. And it's okay. It's okay to have pullbacks, fam. Again, my number one strategy, I want to make this very, very clear. My number one strategy is I'm not buying spot right now. I don't care what other people are doing right now. I'm buying spot lower because I've already been buying spot since, again, my Discord. I've already been buying spots since July 14th. Since that 19 and 18K, when most of you thought the bottom was in at 17K. And I told my family we'll be buying at 16K. Because just like most of you that think we're going to pump tomorrow or whatever you want to give me, all the data's there, fam. All the data's there. I just showed you all the data. Now we're going to go look at traditional markets that matter. This is a real market, fam. All right? This has real assets. It does. Cool. It's called the S&P. Right? It's got real companies. And again, we're watching compression into a move up. So what happens is when we compress, it compresses into a pivot, fam. Now, I know you have a question, which is, can it compress and then go up? It certainly can. It can compress and go up. You want to see what that's going to look like? We're going to have to see some type of like, we're going to have to see something like this. This is actually, this is a perfect example. Now it's not necessarily the perfect example on the volatility, but this type of candle is what you'd want to see after volatility like this. So let's say we continue to compress, right? We see a candle like this tomorrow where we go up and down and we really it looks bearish, right? But it's a very low volatility candle. It is possible, nowhere near guaranteed, nowhere near as easy to read now, this move, okay? But it is possible that volatility picks up after that and we actually do pump. Or we could see something like this where this exact kind of same move, we just pump a little higher and then we kind of dump, right? Could see something like that. Could. You know, you gotta play this market day by day, fam. It's gonna be a mute market for the next 5-10 years. I mean, it's absolutely sad that most people think crypto and Bitcoin have a chance in the next 2 to 3 years to see its all-time high. Its highs. Okay? I'm gonna put on some music. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you why, unless there's another pandemic and there's another gajillion dollars injected into the system, and there's another Sam SBF, which CZ might be the guy. I don't think Bitcoin's gonna see a new high for the next 3 years, at least. Put on a good song here. I'll be right back. Sorry, fam. Anxious, it's not just you. You know, and that doesn't describe you, you know. I'm just saying, like, you gotta realize I have a young soul. I really do. I should be relating with a lot of people under the age of 20. I got a cousin that's like 21, 22. I got, you know what I'm saying? But But I think like there's a little simple arrogance out there. You gotta realize I was here in 2008. I saw the early 2000s. I didn't pay attention to the market, but from 2008 to 2013 alone, it was basically a mute market. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. But listen, God, I can't stress enough. Like, it's just not gonna be good, fam. Tomorrow, it's just not. Like, I don't even need to see the data. You know, friggin' whatever happens, it's gonna be, we're screwed. Okay. Yeah, we're screwed, man. All right, here we go. Let's look at the inflation peak chart. I gotta add the. There we go. All right. Yo, fam. All right, look. So inflation, right? As you can see right here, when inflation peaked in March of 2000, right here. And this is probably what I'm going to expect. I actually expect this to happen. So if you can imagine, here we are. We actually did. Damn, it's crazy. Hold on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick. Now, I doubt we're here. I doubt we're here, fam. Regardless, top to bottom of inflation, 47%. Peak inflation. Now you saw that peak, you saw that inflation right here. Right? Again. Here we go. You saw this, right? This peak. Hit 48% down to the bottom. All right, we're going to go here to the future. A little bit more. Hills. Why I keep. Okay, there we go. Here we go. This was crazy. Look at this peak inflation right here. We had come down so much already at that point. And at this point, I think take away this, right? And we zoom into this peak inflation. We had a dead cat bounce. When was this? Does anybody know? July 2008. What is July? July is the first month in a 6-month candle, and they pumped it and distributed and came down. So now here we are in the current economic times for peak inflation, right? Let's say the peak inflation was here, right? Dead cat bounce. Oh, it's over, but it's not. Okay, as you can see, 90% of the time, or the last 3 times, should I say, I shouldn't say 90% of the time, the last 3 times inflation peaked, we went down another 45% on average, like 2008 and 2000. No, it's not over. And that's the thing, is we're gonna have time to buy. I've already started buying some crypto because I think crypto will be one of the first ones to pop. But yeah, fam, I mean, it's just it's gonna be, you just gotta be patient, fam. Gotta be patient. I should have been a little bit more patient on this short. It's okay. Again, I'm hedging a spot position. And right now, I'm basically at my spot position buy level. But listen, fam, I'm gonna call it. Mad love, appreciate all you. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't need to go. The Bitcoin liquidity grab for a move lower. Beautiful, legit. Follow my friend. Yes, that's right. That's right, Moody. I think this is gonna be. I think it's a great short. I think it's just a great short. I mean, you literally just put your stop above 18.4, I guess. You know, I would say, this is what I would say. Watch it, because I remember this distinctly as we pumped. And we pumped, and we pumped, and we pumped all the way up into the CPI data, or maybe it was the, I forget what this was. CPI data, it was job report, or it was the rate hike. Whatever happened, we pumped all the way up into the event, and then we dumped. I'm expecting the exact same thing to happen tomorrow before the New York Open. Great. See a nice bear flag on the weekly. Yeah, you're right. That's a great point. You know what? I'm not leaving yet. That's a great point. That's point number 5. Great point, Mooney. Mooney gets extra credit for that. Automatic extra credit. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and I think this works. I don't know if this works. Maybe it does. Try this. All right, I'm going to put up an invite to the Discord. I don't know if it works. Keeping it pretty hardcore. Lockdown. You may have to do something like verification, read me, or some shit. It doesn't cost money to get in the Discord, but we kind of make people work to get in the Discord. We are going completely private. This year, very soon, in the next couple months. Strictly because these are important times, and we have a lot of value to offer. Yes, please just join the Discord, free for now. And then like I said, we're going to go completely private. There will be some type of fee to stay in. There'll be tiers. I'm thinking like a free bottom tier would be like $5 a month or something like that. But we're going. There's going to be a lot of things that are changing. I'm just swamped right now. It's just crazy times. But we're gonna get around to it. Doesn't really matter. Again, I like that you showed that, Mooney, the bear flag. You're dead right on that. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Mad love joined it. Requires an access code. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. Figure out the access code. Mad love, appreciate all.